What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another movie review. Today we're going to be talking about They Cloned Tyrone on Netflix now. And honestly, for a second there, I was scrolling through Netflix and I was having trouble even finding it. I had to go to the search section to find the movie. And I was like, normally, if a movie just came out like within the last couple weeks on a platform, it's like in the spotlight section. It's in the newest releases. It's in popular movies. It's on the top 10 list. I couldn't find it anywhere just scrolling like I normally do. So I'm like, this is impossible. There's no way this movie isn't, one, doing well, which I don't know, it might not be, but maybe it just came out at one of those times. It's the middle of the summer. People are busy. They're not really watching movies at home right now. After that Barbenheimer event, everyone really's movied out because everyone went to see those two movies. So I don't know, maybe people are just not watching it, but if you haven't seen They Cloned Tyrone, I won't put any real spoilers in this video. This is, going to be spoiler free. I'm just going to give my score and talk my little thoughts about the movie. I think the three main characters of this movie, John Boyega, Teyonah Parris, and Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx plays a pimp. Teyonah Parris plays Yo-Yo. She is a hoe. Her words, not mine. She's a street worker, if you would. And John Boyega plays a drug dealer, right? So they're middle of the hood. They're like stuck in the 80s. So there's great vibes in this movie, like 80s vibes. But there's a very, very interesting concept to this movie. And it comes in the title, cloning, right? So you know there's going to be clones. You know there's a guy named Tyrone. And you know they cloned Tyrone. So the whole movie, you're like, who is they? Where are these clones? Why are these clones? Who's Tyrone? Right? So, and this movie answers your questions, which I really like. I don't like when a movie presents questions and then just kind of dusts over them like, oh, maybe that's the answer. I don't know. What do you think? I don't think everything should be left to the audience to find their own answers. Some movies, I feel like Inception. You either think, oh, he's still in a dream. We didn't see the top fall over. Or, like Christopher Nolan said, he puts down the top and he walks away and he goes to live his life with his kids and he doesn't care if it's a dream or not because he's done living that life. He's done letting this top manipulate his future, right? Whether it's a dream or if it's reality, he doesn't care. He's just going to spend his life with his kids while he has it, right? And I think that's beautiful. And I honestly, I haven't seen that movie in a long time either. Maybe I might even think differently about that. But I love to hear what the director meant by something. I like to hear what the audience thinks about something. But I love when a movie gives you answers that you question. Like, I don't think anyone's going to be confused about certain things in this movie. You might still have questions by the end. You're like, wait, whoa, what happened? Where did Fontaine, Slick, and Yo-Yo go? And why is Tyrone where he is? But I love that they leave it open-ended, like there may be a second movie. Leave it satisfying. A movie comes to a close and it's a satisfying ending. Like, if anything, in my opinion, if you watch this and you start the movie and you get to the end, you will be at least like, oh, that was a pretty good movie. You might not think it's the best movie you ever seen, but you're not going to go, oh, that was a bad movie. You might, maybe it's not your thing. Maybe you're racist. But, as a majority black cast, I think they all did a great job. Teyonah Parris is hilarious. Her and Jamie Foxx together in this movie crack me up so much. John Boyega plays such a different role than Finn, where I've only really seen him as Finn from Star Wars. Really like him as Finn. Think he should be a Jedi in an upcoming movie. I just think he's bad. Yeah, he was really good. He was one of my favorite parts from those. What do you even call that trilogy? The Rey trilogy. I wasn't really mad at Rey. I was more mad at how they portrayed Luke Skywalker in those later ones. Like, he got cynical, and when in the early ones he's all about optimism and the Force, and he's supposed to be like the ultimate light side Jedi, and then all of a sudden he's a hermit and I don't like anything. Fuck you. He's drinking boob milk from a fucking, there's some things in those movies I really like. I do think those movies look incredible. The technology in those movies, has come to such a point where the movies look so unbelievable. But this movie, it doesn't really have technology. It has an elevator that shows up out of nowhere, but like, it's not really technology that's making this movie great. It's the acting, it's the choices, it's the improv between the actors, it's the comedy just in the lines that they're saying. Some of the moments, it's not even funny, but you just hear Jamie Foxx go, "Bitch, if you make me sweat in this fucking pimp suit, I'm gonna slap the bitch out of you." Like, he's just, like, he's trying to be this badass pimp, but he's really not, like a thug. Like, but he's trying to be. He's like, he's a classic pimp. He's got his rings, he's got his chains, he's got everything he needs. Let a pimp freshen up. Like, there's certain lines in this movie I really, really liked. But overall, I gave They Clone Tyrone 3.5 out of 5 stars. I think it is like a 7 out of 10. Overall, solid movie. I think maybe I'll watch it again, maybe I won't, but I am glad that I did watch it at least the one time, and really sat down and watched it and enjoyed it. And John Boyega showed that he can play multiple personalities, right? Like multiple characters that are supposed to be maybe the same, but like he just plays them slightly differently, slightly different takes, slightly different mannerisms, but still kind of the same mannerisms, right? But like does it slightly differently. Like, oh man, he must have had a lot of fun in this role. Jamie Foxx, I'm glad his health is doing better. And Teyonah Parris, man, I cannot wait to see her as Monica Rambeau in that Marvel's movie. I think her character might be my favorite in that trilogy of women. I do really like Iman Vellani. Nothing against her. I don't think Miss Marvel is the best character in the MCU. I kind of like her as her embiggening, stretchy-armed character more in the comic books and like in, say, the Avengers video game, which isn't even that great a game, but she's kind of like the main character in it. But I have faith. I have faith in Marvel movies. I have faith that Marvel movies will get to a point again where they're banger after banger. But maybe we're just in a slight little hiccup phase where a couple of things are hitting and a couple things are missing. Like Secret Invasion to me started out great, ended poorly, and that's pretty much the thesis and the conciseness between everyone that's watched it. So, it can't just be me. But comment below, have you watched They Clone Tyrone? What did you think about it? What do you think of this trio of actors, the three main characters there? I think the wardrobes were great, but the character and just the story overall amazing. So go check out this movie if you haven't. Comment below, what movie do you want to see me check out next? I would love some movie recommendations. Go check out my movie reviews on Letterboxd, link in the description below. At me on Twitter, at BigCam YouTube, if you have any questions for me, or about movies I like, or hey, did you check this out? I would love to talk to more of you people. Anyone that's watching this, you are my people, and I really appreciate everyone that, if you've made it to this far in the video, you're an OG, and I fucking love you. I want you to know that. And I have no idea who you are either. I have not a clue about a single person who watches these videos, because I don't know a soul, not a single soul that watches my videos, right? Like, anyone that's actually my friend doesn't watch these videos, right? Because it drives me crazy. I'm like, my boys, they're just too busy to watch my videos. I don't care. I don't need them to. But the people that do, you right now that are watching this, I love you. And I want you to watch more of my videos and tell me what you think. I would like your opinions and your thoughts on the matter. And I would like to talk with you in an open dialogue and have a conversation about things you like and things I like, and maybe you can put me on some cool shit, and I hope I, through my reviews and through my videos, have been putting you onto cool shit. So if any of those things have happened, if you found cool shit through my channel, if you've liked the videos, if you've done anything like that, please comment below. I would love to talk to you and have more conversation about it. But if not, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace, be safe, be well. We have Star Wars, the first Star Wars, which is so funny because it's the fourth, but it's the first. Weird how they went 4, 5, 6, and then went 1, 2, 3, and then 7, 8, 9. But it is what it is. We're moving on to Star Wars: A New Hope, so we're going back to the beginning. and that will be the rest of my Sunday. I'm gonna edit some of these videos, get these up, posted for you guys. If you've watched my Comically Boston video, it's been a rough week for me, so thank you to anyone that sent me condolences, but I appreciate all of you that have watched this video and stayed this long. You really are the OGs, and I love you. So I'll see you in the next video. Peace.